Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. I'm reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Cancer today. Hope you are doing well. These are general readings, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you. If you'd like a personal private reading, you can book through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. That information is also in the description box below this video. All right, Cancer. Let's see what would be helpful for you to be aware of on your soul's journey at this time. Courage wanted to come out. Didn't all the way though, Cancer. So maybe you're trying to muster up the courage for something. Oh, it wanted to come out after all. Okay, Cancer. Courage is your card, and it says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Beautiful. So, yeah, there are things that we all fear, Cancer, in this life, and facing our fears is one of the most important steps of growth and transformation. So let's see where this is taking us, shall we? For Cancer, and when we do face our fear with confidence, we do find our inner strength. And we actually find that that fear wasn't so bad after all. Actually, what was I so afraid of to begin with? It's definitely a huge lesson when we are able to overcome our fears, face our fears with confidence. So let's see, where are we going here for Cancer? Accelerated movement. Accelerated motion. The energy is speeding up. So this is telling me that whatever change, whatever transformation, transition you're going through, it's moving fast. Things are popping off like crazy for you. And, she's looking up at a shooting star, maybe wishing upon a star or talking to the stars about her situation, wishes, dreams, victory, and success. Beautiful. So you are connecting. You're connecting to the stars, to the universe, to your higher self. And that is definitely helping you gain the confidence that is needed to face your fears. Or face whatever fear you've been plagued with. Oh. Cancer, you've been suffering alone, suffering in silence, in pain, with regards to a loved one that you may be disconnected from, a loved one that maybe there's been a conflict. Something has happened that has caused you a good amount of fear, and not sure how to address it. I'm getting not sure how to communicate about it, so you just kept it to yourself, and that is suffering in silence. So open your heart. Love begins when we begin to open ourselves up fully, to be transparent, to be authentic and real and raw and honest with our feelings and with our situations. So no more suffering. No more suffering in silence. I used to do this all the time, and then would wait for like the right person to talk to, and that right person would never show up, and so I would just keep it to myself. When I say right person, it meant, I was so vulnerable and so energetically sensitive towards certain things that I was challenged with, that when I had opened up to certain people, if they either disregarded my pain or my situation, talked over me, just had no compassion or heart to it, that closed me down even more and made me not want to share my pain with anybody, because that caused more pain. But that's my personal story. I had to learn the hard way that was showing an aspect of me as well. Not to get too deep on you, Cancer, but yeah, allow yourself to be vulnerable. Give yourself this courage, the inner strength to face whatever fear you've had in expressing your pain, and no more suffering in silence. Open up that heart, because you're going to find that you are going to have the connection that you need and desire. This is all about, yeah, definite loss of a loved one, emotional loss. He's clinging onto his heart as the Nautilus, the spiral of time is like behind him. So much time has gone by, and this pain in the heart, it just causes you to shut down emotionally in some areas of life. So it does require us to open. It takes courage, Cancer, to open up your heart back to love and to become vulnerable and express. Do what you need to do to, whatever it is, to reconnect. You do want to take your time, patience and planning. So don't just jump off of this reading and go and do it. You want to be discerning. You want to feel for the timing. You want to, feel what feels right to you, without fear, with confidence. Okay, the muse is calling to me here for you. So let's keep going here for Cancer. You may be even called to face a very deep, dark fear of yours. Maybe things are starting to really culminate and show up at your doorstep, and you can't really run and hide from it anymore. When it comes to this loss, this emotional loss. But it's time to no longer allow it to just sit inside of you and fester and cause more and more pain. The World, completion of a very difficult cycle is amongst us, upon us. We are coming up to, the end of this year. I've been talking about astrologically for a long time now, is quite intense. It's quite gnarly energy as well. And it's, whatever lessons that we haven't gotten to, the hard ones to, whatever realizations and understandings that we need to come to, we are getting to them by the end of this year. That is completing a very big cycle for us all. So, energy starts to speed up. We have a lot of planets that are getting ready to shift into the next sign, the next zodiac sign. So that is increased energy as it's towards the very end of a lesson. It'll be quite intense as well. But know that when things get really hard and intense, and especially when things seem to be speeding up like crazy, that we are coming to a really end of a difficult cycle. Don't panic. That's a good sign, actually. 9 of emotions, victory and success. So what this part of the journey has brought you to, maybe you've already reconnected with others. Maybe you have had practice in opening yourself up more, opening your heart up, allowing yourself to become vulnerable, transparent, allowing the deeper, true connections to connect. Allow people to see into you and you see into them, and sharing. These are your true values in life. What is important to you in life. Deepest desires and wishes for all humans to have these close, heart-centered, I see into you, you see into me connections. We need them. We need them more now than ever. time is speeding up, things are getting crazier, and you know what's going to really help us through it is love and deep, true love connections with many, not just like one intimate. I mean, intimate is not sexual. Intimate is seeing into, allowing someone to see into you and you see into them. No words are even needed with these connections. Although it's nice to communicate, for sure. Don't suffer in silence anymore, Cancer. It does take courage to really strip down bare naked in front of another and let them see all of you. Metaphorically speaking, but truly in physicality too for many of us. Four of emotions. Yeah, this is your suffering in silence. This is, you know, you've taken the time to contemplate the situation that you're in. Allow your heart to open up, but this is almost like dwelling in the situation for way too long, suffering in silence, when really what you're dwelling in, you're missing, you're skipping a step, you're missing that the biggest part that you're missing is you allowing yourself to strip down naked, vulnerable, real, raw, honest, authentic. Show all of you, this is where you're going to get the most benefit out of this. And you're going to reconnect to whomever or whatever it is that you need to, you're desiring, what's causing this emotional loss. Now, if this is a death, a physical death, the universe is bringing in more support for you. And you don't want to be closed down to that. Open yourself up, because this is supportive energy that we all need desperately. Well, regardless what you're telling yourself. I'm fine, I'm independent, I don't need anybody. That's suffering in silence, Cancer. Kind of inspiration. Oh yeah, it definitely has to do with love, a close connection to another. I felt that. I've been feeling this, Cancer. Below that is Six of Emotions and the Lovers. Could be a child, or could be somebody that you just share those childlike wonder qualities with. Lovers is a deep soul connection. Again, could be a child, a family member. Definitely very strong connection. Something happened here where you disconnected and you've been suffering in silence ever since. Emotional loss. So allow the feelings to wash over you, but now it's time to allow also the support of the energies, the sun, the warmth, to inspire you, to kind of melt some of your icy cold parts that have held up in protection, self-protection, protecting your heart, protecting your emotions. It's time to melt those away and really bask in this newness and this glory of whatever it is that has caused you to shut down, and it's shut down this connection. There could be a third person involved. A lot of times the universe has like a third character involved in there who has more of like an authority, narcissistic traits, and there's a fear there. There's a lot of manipulation tactics. I'm getting a lot of mind control that can cause somebody to kind of push away and be like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't have what that person has. But truly, this person is triggering something in you that's coming out that is more heart-centered. It's not more like I'm going to just rip your face off kind of thing, but rising above that behavior and getting through to the connection, the true connection you need to get through to. This is all happening organically for you, Cancer. Okay. We're getting guided to multiple cards here. There's a lot of messages for you, Cancer. This is a big one for you. This is a real big one. And again, emotional loss is telling me that this has been going on for quite some time now. It's time for the change. It's time for the shift. It's time for you to also be real, raw, honest, truthful, transparent. The Hanged One. So you are taking some time. Well, actually, universe is giving you some time. Hanging you up, upside down, for you to see maybe your part in the situation, to have a new perspective, not to run away and hide from it. So you may be in the hangman position right now, having an aha, a light bulb moment. Aha, oh, yeah. I guess if I open up, then the other one will open up. If I shed my barrier, then the other will shed their barrier. If I open and become transparent and vulnerable, then so will the other. As above, so below. Like attracts like. It's the Nine of Cups, victory and success. So it is, you know what you truly value in this life. And it is love, it is heart-centered connections. You do have this in your life. It's just that this key person, there's a disconnect, and that's causing you so much pain, so much suffering. And what are you doing about it? You're sitting in it instead of opening up to it, getting out of it what parts that you need to get out of it, getting your strength back, getting your inner strength, finding your inner strength by facing your fears with confidence. I know that this is my connection. This is a piece of me. I'm not going to let this other energy become in between us. This other energy affected you first. I'm getting Cancer before it affected the other, and that was where the shutdown became. That's when the lesson started. Cancer, it's all going to be okay. I feel your pain. It's been very heavy. It's been almost too much for you to carry. There's justice here. It's coming in to assist you. You have to be a part of this justice. You have to be a part of giving yourself balance and justice in the situation, because this is such an unjust situation that I'm getting here. Very unjust. It's time to no longer sit and suffer in silence alone. This is not just for you to carry. The tides are turning. The tables are turning. Get ready. I'm hearing that very strongly for somebody. Okay. What else? The truth is being revealed on the other side. Maybe a truth you already see. Try not to play the victim in any of this, Cancer. That won't get you anywhere. This is the universal. This is a big one. This is a big one that I feel like a lot of people are going through right now. I could go into more detail, but I don't want to, for the general audience, I don't want to get too deep in there. But any of you who need a personal reading, definitely reach out. Definitely reach out. This is big. Okay. This is why, because there's confusion here, because this other energy is so manipulative and tricky, and it has messed with your mind. This is I wanted to talk about this. God, I can't even think of the word right now. But it is also about disillusionment, being tricked. Having something look and seem and feel like it's the right choice, only to find that it's deceived you. What is that? Cognitive dissonance. That is a mental thing that happens to us through trauma, through gaslighting, even through abuse, where we don't even understand our own behaviors and patterns anymore. It goes completely against our own soul's values. So shutting down and not connecting to a deep soul connection goes against your very heart and soul's values. Yet there's a third energy in there that had made it so heavy and so dark and so difficult to do anything but stay shut down. That's balance is coming. Justice is coming. And guess what else? The truth. The cold, hard truth with the tower below it. I got the chills. Something is about to happen, Cancer, that is going to crack this whole situation wide open for everyone. I just heard a truck backing up. So, okay, let me get you an oracle card to wrap this one up. Wow. I resonate with this. I actually went through this part of the journey years and years and years ago, and it is not a pretty one. It is actually one that still I get a little angry inside about. I understand it, but it's like, wow. 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 But this is not just a lesson for you. This is a lesson for all involved. And the Tower, King of Swords, it will be revealed. So rise above. Rise above, Cancer. See it from a higher perspective, a bird's eye view. Keep your heart open, but don't back down at the same time. Find courage. Birds of a feather. Your connection. Here's your connection that you need to get connected back to. And the other one needs to connect to you as well. All right. Have you ever wondered how people naturally gravitate to one another and discover a surprising intimacy and connection? There is a kind of magnetic energy, like an invisible ray of light, that gently pulls people together to form something beautiful that can be shared. As in the saying, birds of a feather flock together, it comes from an instinctual need for belonging, you might say. We need community to survive and thrive and grow. We humans are soul creatures after all. None of us are meant to be alone. The concept of belonging is playing an important role in your life currently. Perhaps you recently found yourself in a group where you knew you were in the right place. Trust those strands of connection, for now is the time to thrive in the community. What you will find is a deeper and more expansive way of looking at the world by barring yourself to others and sharing ideas, hopes, and dreams. However long you stay here in this journey of becoming who you're meant to be, connecting to community and participating in fellowship is the best thing for you right now. You will flourish as a part of a network of like-minded people and like-hearted people. Stick to what feels good and resonates with your heart as true. When you understand the value of this community, you will discover everything you're hoping for and much more than you're expecting. So Cancer, this is telling me also with the Lovers, with the Two of Cups, I'm reading these cards as one specific person, but I feel like once you open up and become transparent just for all, you're going to also connect to a much larger community, as well as this, whomever this is, that there's been a disconnect. So it is up to you, Cancer. Have the courage, find that inner strength to face your fear with confidence. It will pay off immensely. So that is your reading for today, for this week, Cancer. Take good care of yourself. And if you like this video, please click the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And I'm truly grateful for all of you. Thank you. Take care. Bye.